Magandang umaga. Welcome to our lesson number 2. It's nice to see you guys again. Let's begin. So just to review, we learned a few things in lesson 1. The first one was greeting one another. Do we remember how to greet one another in the morning? Very good. Magandang umaga. Let's hear it again. Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga. Great. How do we make that in the respectful way? To someone that's older, or to our teachers, or to our parents? We add po. Very good. Magandang umaga po. And in the word magandang umaga, we have the word maganda. And that means beautiful. Correct. And then we ask one another, how are you? We say, kumusta ka? Let's say it all together. Kumusta ka? And then, if we want to say hello, we say, kumusta po? Kumusta po? Very good. And then we also learned how to introduce ourselves. Remember? It sounds something like this. Ako po si Kuya Matt. This time you use your name. Ako po si... Very good. And we also learned Pilipinas. Pilipinas. This is how we say the Philippines in Filipino. Pilipinas. Pilipinas. We also learned the 3 main islands of the Philippines. Do you remember them? Let's see. Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Let's say that all together. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Very good. And then we also learn how to say thank you. Does anyone remember how to say thank you? Yes. Salamat. Salamat. And how do we make that in respectful form? Right, we add po. Salamat po. Salamat po. And then, to say goodbye, we say paalam. Paalam po. Paalam. Paalam po. Very good. You guys did a wonderful job last week in learning all of these things. Oh my gosh. So this lesson, we're starting with numbers. Are you ready? We have Pamilang. Can we all say Pamilang together? Pamilang. 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 Yes, and that's numbers or counting. So we're going to hear some words like this. Isa. Dalawa. Tatlo. Apat. Lima. Anim. Pito. Walo. Siyam. Sampu. Are you ready? Let's get started. Isa. 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 That's number 1. And here in the picture we have a tradition similar to that people celebrate here in San Diego or with our Hispanic community, the piñata. We have something called hampas palayok. Can we say hampas palayok? Great job. So this is exactly the same as the piñata, where the participant is blindfolded and tries to hit the swinging palayok or the pot that is filled with candy. So here we have one pot, one palayok, isang palayok. Let's move on. Dalawa, dalawa, dalawa. Great job. That's two. And here we have a traditional game called sungka. 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 And it's a game to pretty much take, the goal is to take all of the shells, and it's played by two people only. So that's why we have this picture here to show us dalawa. Dalawa. Next we have tatlo. 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 And that's the word for three. Here in the picture, we have a picture of a tricycle, or we say tricycle. 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 And this is a form of transportation in the Philippines. And it's a tricycle because there's the motorcycle right there with two wheels, and the passenger seat here has a wheel on the outside. So there's three wheels. Tricycle. Next we have apat. 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 That's number 4. And here we have 4 friends. Apat na kaibigan. 4 friends playing a traditional game called sipa. Can we all say sipa? Sipa. And it's this little thing right here that they kick on the side of the foot, and they count as many times as they can hit it. And then everyone takes a chance to try to beat one another's score. Next we have lima. 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 And here we have the Philippine flag, or watawat in Filipino. Watawat. The Philippine flag has 5 meanings, symbolic meanings to it. We have 1, the triangle, and this is a equilateral triangle, meaning that all sides are equal. So the triangle represents equality. Number 2 is the sun, and that represents, as you can see, in the sun, you can count 8 rays. Let's count them together. 1, isa. 2, dalawa. 3, tatlo. 4, apat. 5, lima. And we'll continue. 6, anim. 7, pito. And 8, walo. And those represents the first provinces that fought for independence during the Spanish occupation. And for third, we have the 3 stars, which represents the 3 main islands. Do you remember what those were? Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Very good. And then for 4, we have blue, which is the color for bravery and justice. And finally, red, which symbolizes the blood of the soldiers and everyone who fought for the independence for the Philippines. Watawat. Moving on, we have anim. 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 That's 6. So here we have 6 people down here. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim. And they're watching this boy here climb up this very, very tall bamboo pole with a flag on top. This is a tradition we used to celebrate a lot called Palo Sebo. Can we say that together? Palo Sebo. And this is a game to try to go all the way up and snatch the flag to win a prize. But it's not that easy because they put grease all over the bamboo pole so that it becomes so hard to get up there. As you climb it, you're slipping down, and so it's just a really fun thing to see. Palo Sebo. Then we have Pito. Can we all say Pito? Pito. 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 For 7. So here we have Bakunawa. Can we all say Bakunawa? Very good. And this is a mythological creature from ancient Philippine mythology. And it is believed that in the beginning, there used to be 7 moons. And because the Bakunawa was so intrigued by the beauty of the moon, he ate them. He ate them until there was only one left. And so they believe that every time there's an eclipse, that's when the sun blocks a lunar eclipse, when the sun blocks the moon, that the Bakunawa is trying to eat the last moon. And so it is a tradition that when there is an eclipse, we make lots of noise so to scare the Bakunawa away. Again, that's Pito. Pito. Moving on, we have Walo. 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 And that's for number 8. And here we have an instrument from the most southern island of the Philippines, Mindanao. Remember that word? And this is an instrument called kulintang. Can we say kulintang together? Kulintang. Kulintang. And this is a set of 8 gongs, walo. Let's count them all together. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo. Very good. And this is a traditional instrument in the south of Mindanao. And hopefully one day I can bring one in so that we can hear how beautiful it sounds. So this is called the kulintang. For number 8, walo. Then we have siam. 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 For number 9. And this is candy. 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 So this is an American word, an English word for candy, but spelled in the Filipino style or Filipino way. Candy. So let's count them all together. Isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam. Very good. And there's another way that you can pronounce siyam, and it's sham. 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 And here we would describe it siyam na candy, or sham na candy. And finally, we made it, folks. Sampu. 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 And that's for our final number for today, 10. And here we have a delicious dessert called halo-halo. Let's say that together. Halo-halo. And here we have 10 ingredients. You can always add more, but let's go through them together. We have gulaman. Gulaman. We have beans. Saging. Saging for banana. Kamote. Kamote for sweet potato. We have sago. Sago. And that's similar to boba. Then we have shaved ice. Kinaskas na yelo. Kinaskas na yelo. Very good. And then we have evaporated milk. Malabnaw. Malabnaw na gatas. Gatas is milk. So evaporated milk. And then we have jackfruit, or we say langka. Langka. And then we have ube. Ube. And this is purple yam, which has gained a lot of popularity lately. And finally, everyone's favorite, leche flan. Leche flan. And that is caramel custard. Finally, we have halo-halo. Halo-halo. And the reason why we call it halo-halo is because they put all of these ingredients in layers, and then they top it off with ice, and then dalabnaw na gatas, or the evaporated milk, and then they put the favorite condiment. Sometimes they put ice cream. In this picture, we have ube. I think it's langka and leche flan. And then you mix it all together, and that action of mixing it together is called halo-halo. So we halo, mix, and mix all the ingredients together, and we eat it. It's a great dessert, especially when it's hot. So hopefully one of these days we can try to make one together. So I want to teach you guys a song called Sampung mga daliri. Let's say that together. Sampung mga daliri. Daliri. So we know what sampu is, right? That's for number 10. And then daliri. Daliri means fingers. So we have 10 fingers. Sampung mga daliri. 5 fingers. We have 5 fingers on our hands and also on our feet, our toes. So we have kamay, kamay, at, and at, paa, paa, paa. And that is feet. As you can see, the baby's feet here. I don't want to show you my feet. Paa. And then moving along, dalawang, 2, dalawang, dalawang, tenga, 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 dalawang tenga, Very good. 2 ears. What else do we have? 2 eyes. Dalawang mata. Dalawang mata. And ilong na maganda. So we learned the word maganda, right? And what does that mean again? Beautiful, correct. So ilong means nose. Ilong, ilong na maganda. Very good. Ilong na maganda. All right. And then moving on. Malilinis na ngipin. So this one's going to be hard to pronounce for everyone. Ngipin. Ni. So you got to kind of squint your nose a little bit. Ni. Ni. Ngipin. So let's try not to move our face too much. Ngipin. Ngipin. Very good. Malilinis na ngipin. Malilinis na ngipin. Ngipin. Clean teeth. Let me see your teeth. Did we brush them this morning? Yeah. Malilinis ng ngipin. All right, we're almost there. Masarap. Masarap. Kumain. 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 Masarap means it's tasty. And kumain means to eat. But in this context, we're saying eating is good. Eating is good. Masarap kumain. Masarap kumain. So eating is good. And now are you guys ready? This is going to be the hardest one, the longest one. Dilang maliit. We'll break it down. Dilang maliit. So dila is the word for tongue, and maliit means small. So let's say it together. Dilang maliit. Okay? And as you see in this picture, she's saying something to the girl. And we say na nagsasabi. Na nagsasabi. So let's put that together. Dilang maliit na nagsasabi. Dilang maliit na nagsasabi. Very good. And then she's saying, wag kang magsinungaling. Let's break that down. Wag kang. So that means you shouldn't. And then she says, magsinungaling. Ngaling. Sinungaling. All right, let's try it. So she's saying, a small tongue saying, no lying. Let's try it together. Dilang maliit. Good. Na nagsasabi. Wag kang magsinungaling. All right, are you ready? Dilang maliit na nagsasabi, wag kang magsinungaling. All right. So let's see that. Let's see if we can say that all together. Let's see. Di lang maliit na nagsasabi, wag kang magsinungaling. So don't forget, guys, this is a song, so we can add a rhythm to it if we like. Whoa, yes. So let's try. Di lang maliit na nagsasabi. Let's try that again. Di lang maliit na nagsasabi. One more. Di lang maliit na nagsasabi. Very good. Wag kang magsinungaling. Wag kang magsinungaling. Wag kang magsinungaling. Let's put it all together. Di lang maliit na nagsasabi, wag kang magsinungaling. Let's try it again. Di lang maliit na nagsasabi, wag kang magsinungaling. Wow, you guys are great. This is going to be the hardest part in our song. And if you can get this, I think you can do any other song. So here's the song for Sampung mga daliri. So I will, this is just so that you can review at home. We will go through the song together in class. So it sounds something like this. Sampung mga daliri, sampung mga daliri, sampung mga daliri, dalawang tenga, dalawang mata, dalawang tenga, dalawang mata, dalawang tenga, dalawang mata, ilong na maganda. Sampung mga daliri, kamay at paa, dalawang tenga, dalawang mata, ilong na maganda. Malilinis na ngipin, masarap kumain, di lang maliit na nagsasabi, huwag kang magsinungaling. Ha ha ha. Hi hi hi. Ho ho ho. Sampung mga daliri, kamay at paa, dalawang tenga, dalawang mata, ilong na maganda. Malilinis na ngipin, masarap kumain, di lang maliit na nagsasabi, huwag kang magsinungaling. Ha ha ha. Hi hi hi. Ho ho ho. Very good. So it sounds something like that. We'll review that together in class. Have fun reviewing.